was born on the 8th of September 1887 in the village Pattamadai in South India. He was known as Kuppuswamy. Brilliant and adventurous, fired with the spirit of service, he took to medicines and became a doctor. Dr. Kuppuswamy sailed to Malaya in 1913 and served the suffering laborers in the rubber plantations in Malaya. His love, his compassion, and his healing touch brought solace and hope in the lives of suffering people there. This period of intense and loving selfless service brought about a transformation in the young Dr. Kuppuswamy. He realized that all human suffering has ignorance as its cause. He felt an urgent call from the divine to renounce the world and find a solution to human sufferings. He returned to India, went to Rishikesh and took sannyasa on the 1st of June 1924 and became Swami Shivananda Saraswati. His rigorous penance in this small kutir in Swargashram brought him quick spiritual progress. In 1930, he attained illumination and had vision of Lord Krishna. He heard a voice which said, "Shiva, I have filled the cup of your life with the nectar of the divine name. Go and share it with all." He went on extensive Sankirtan tours throughout northern India. Seeking souls came to this divine intoxicated in large numbers for solace and guidance. So he left Swargashram and moved to the other side of the Ganga, where the Shivananda ashram grew around him, though he never intended to do so. He started the Divine Life Society in 1936 to render organized service to mankind. The Divine Life Society celebrated this great saint's birth centenary for a period of 1 year from the 8th of September 1986 to the 8th of September 1987 with a variety of programs: religious, cultural, educational, social welfare and spiritual activities. Here is presented some glimpses from the centenary celebrations of Swami Shivananda.
ओम पंचभूतेभ्यो नमः, ओम भूरालोकेभ्यो नमः, ओम साक्षिभूताय नमः, ओम धर्मराजाय नमः, ओम चित्राय नमः। जय जय अवसर अवसर जमकरपदे वक्र सुंदरगणपदे वरवरदा सर्वजन्मे वसमाने स्वाहा। पूर्वं प्राणबुद्धिदेहं धर्माधिकारा जागृत स्वप्न सुषुप्ति अवस्थासु मनसा वाचा कर्मणा हस्ताभ्यां पद्भ्यां उदरे वा पावसुदेव गोमा आगुंदी देवदेव गोमा माने वीरके देवी संभ्रतं सर्वंतकोटवच्छाविद विलंबादविचाराये
spiritually organized seekers, well-wishers and devotees. We have today at this auspicious moment a specimen of the aspiration and the ardor that is at the back of human evolution, natural evolution, or we may say cosmic evolution. Every one of it, the centenary, the culmination of the 100 years of the coming of the great master into this world is a hallmark of recognition on the part of everyone in the world, a recognition of the coming of God's power of integration, solidarity, power and security through these vehicles of God's action, such as Gurudev Swami Shivananda Maharaj. At this holy moment, may we unite our hearts, as the Rigveda, its concluding mantra says, Samani vākoti samana hridayani vaha samana mastu vo mano yatha vasu sahata. Unitedly may we entertain and enshrine in our hearts a common aspiration for a common purpose, for a common experience and realization, the common welfare of all, the welfare of God's creation. May this prayer from the hearts of every one of us here commend this auspicious function, the inauguration of the year of the centenary of Gurudev Swami Shivananda Maharaj. May God bless us all.
शेते सर्वं जगत् अस्मिन् इति शिव आनंदति आनंद शिवश्चासौ आनंदश्च इति शिवानंद।
स्वामी शिवानंद जी महाराज यथा नाम तथा गुण। अब ये कर्ज व्याकरण से महाराज ने किया, हम तो एक सादा अर्थ सीधा सा अर्थ जानते हैं। संस्कृत भाषा एक केवल एकमात्र भाषा है संसार में जिसमें अक्षरों के भी अर्थ होते हैं।
अखंडमंडलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। आनन्दमानन्दकरं प्रसन्नं ज्ञानस्मृतियुक्तं योगेन्द्रमेघं भवरोगवैद्यं श्रीमद्गुरुं नित्यमहं नमामि। श्रीमद्गुरुं नित्यमहं नमामि। मंगलम गुरुदेवाय महनीयगुणात्मने सर्वलोकशरण्याय साधुरूपाय मंगलम। नमः शिवानंदाय सच्चिदानंदमूर्ते प्रपंचाय शांताय निरालंबाय देवसेनु। ओम श्री सद्गुरु परमात्मने नमः। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। and be compassionate. Practice ahimsa, satyam, and brahmacharya. This is the foundation of Yoga and Vedanta. Practice knowledge, truth, and chastity. This is the essence of religion and spirituality. Inquire who am I, know thyself and be free. Inquire who am I, know thyself and be free. This is your duty, foremost duty, therefore do it now. Do not postpone.
मैंने आत्म उपासना करना स्वामी शिवानंद जी महाराज का महत्व
कार्यक्रम के वास्ते एकत्रित आप सबों के ऊपर हे परमपिता तेरे अहित की असीम अनुकंपा अनुग्रह बरसे, शांति की प्राप्ति इन सबों को हो और इनके जीवन में आध्यात्मिकता और सत्यपरायणता, सदाचार और सुशील पवित्र आचरण हो, ताकि इनके जीवन द्वारा मातृभूमि भारत के कल्याण हो, मातृभूमि भारत के यश बढ़े और मातृभूमि भारत के लिए एक उज्ज्वल भविष्य बन सके। ऐसी कृपा करो हे।
Physical nudity and matted locks have nothing to do with life divine. Divine life is not rejection of life and its activities, but a transformation of it into the divine being. Thus he reinforced the basic doctrine of Bhagavad Gita, namely, the path of duty is the path of righteousness. May the stamp that we are releasing today remind the millions of people of our country of the teachings of Swami Sivananda Maharaj Ji and of his services to humanity. Thank you, sir.
This marble statue of Swami Shivananda Ji Maharaj has a flat pedestal. This flat pedestal was replaced with a lotus pedestal. The Shivananda General Hospital had 2 stories. Now, under the centenary scheme, a 3rd story was put up. to accommodate physiotherapy and emergency units. This is the old hospital, over which you see the new construction of the third floor. This is the completed hospital which was inaugurated in December 1986. This is a new Shivananda pillar similar to the one which is in the ashram, established at Haridwar in the juncture road between Haridwar and Rishikesh. Kutir of Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj. He lived here till the last days, and this is in the very beginning, perhaps in the 1950s, which was renovated during his own lifetime in the 60s. This is the latest position when Swami Shivananda Maharaj passed away. And then a new renovation work was undertaken under the centenary scheme, by which the entire kutir except the flooring was totally renovated along with the ghat. This is the renovated ghat and the Shivananda Gurudev's kutir.
गुरुदेव स्वामी शिवानंद जी महाराज की यह कुटिया है। ये देव मंदिर की बराबर है। जैसे देव मंदिर को हम जितने पवित्र बुद्धि से आदर करते हैं, इसी प्रकार की पवित्रता को हम अनुभव करते हैं इस स्थल में, जहाँ गुरुदेव कई वर्षों से रहते रहे और अपने चिंतन विचार ध्यान वगैरह करते रहे, अपने ग्रंथों को लिखते रहे, लोगों से मिलते रहे, सत्संग किया। और ये प्रतिदिन की सायंकाल सत्संग भी यही होता था पुराना जमाने में। हमारा अनुभव है। और हम आजकल इस स्थल में बैठ करके जब हम इस घाट में अभी बैठे हैं और इनका याद करते हैं, याद आता है कि देखो ये देवता यहाँ अभी भी हमारे अदृश्य रूप में बैठा हुआ। मुझे कभी कभी आंखों से आंसू आती है इनके याद करके।
वो तो बिल्कुल है और वही सब देख रेख कर रहे हैं। यहाँ भी बैठा है समाज,
जो भी मैं हूँ सब उन्हीं की वजह से। मुझे रोना कभी नहीं आ रहा, आज क्या हो गया पता नहीं, पागल बन गया।
स्मरण आता है ना, आता है।
हमारे राक्षस और मानवता को निकाल के देवता बना दिया। हम धन्य है गुरुदेव, वहाँ के चरणों में
हमारा रक्षा करो, मैं कुछ नहीं कह सकता। हरिओम सत्सत। हाँ, पर ये घाट जानता हो, डू यू रिमेम्बर? शिवानंद शिवानंद शरण शिवानंद 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 शरण सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, गुरुदेव कुटीर की जय। ओम श्री सद्गुरु परमात्मने नमः। गुरुदेव कुटीर renovated, leaving the original flooring untouched, blessed by Gurudev's holy feet. Holy Gurudev Kutir opening ceremony performed by H.H. Sri Swami Madhavanandaji Maharaj, Vice President DLS, on 1st June 1987, Holy Sannyas Diksha Day of Guru Maharaj. Bol Sadguru Bol Guru Maharaj Swami Madhavanandaji
कुबेराय वैश्वनाय महाराजाय नमः।
तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
This Lord Sri Vishwanath Mandir was consecrated by Gurudev Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj on the 31st of December 1943. It was then since then renovated up to this place, and under the centenary scheme, further renovation with a new facade has been done like this, and the function for the Kumbhabhisheka of this renovation was done on this time. This is the road from the ashram to Rishikesh, which has been selected for the construction of the Shivananda Memorial Arch. The bulldozer is at work to clear the area for the construction. This is the construction halfway being completed. Now this is the completed Shivananda Memorial Arch. Which is the gateway to the Shivananda Ashram. Under the centenary scheme, reprinting of the 100 publications of Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj was undertaken. These are some of the books printed under this scheme of release of 100 books of Swami Shivananda. In addition to these books, a large number of free literature were printed and distributed during the centenary function.
प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारत अद्वैतामृतवर्षं भगवती अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वां संदधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी।
ये जीवन की आशा को छोड़कर यहाँ पर खड़े हैं, बड़ा आश्चर्य है। जीवन छोड़ देने के बाद कोई खड़ा हो सकता है क्या? मदर्थे त्यक्त जीविता, मेरे लिए त्यक्त जीवन है, आने मेरे लिए इन्होंने जीवन छोड़ दिया और फिर सामने खड़े भी दिखाई पड़ते हैं। अन्य क्या बाहवशुरा मदर्थे त्यक्त जीविता नाना शस्त्र प्रहरणा, नाना प्रकार के शस्त्र और प्रहरण से युक्त है। एक शस्त्र ऐसा होता है कि छोड़ने वाले के हाथ में वो रहता है।
शांति। अपौरुषे वेद के शिरोभाग संपूर्ण उपनिषदों की सारभूता, ऐसा अनमनस्क हो अर्जुन सोचने लगे। अमेव शरणं गच्छ सर्वभावेन भारत, तत्प्रसादात् पराम शांतिम स्थानं प्राप्स्यसि शाश्वतम् इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रमिदमुक्तं मया नघ। एतद्बुद्ध्वा
I am very glad to come to the Shivananda Ashram, especially this year when we are having the centenary of Swami Shivananda. Various they are changing over generator to the regular current. Various programs are being implemented in connection with the centenary, including publication of Shivananda's works, complete works. So on this occasion, I happened to come to Kankal after so many years, and I decided I must visit here before I go. Then came invitation from Swamis Krishnananda and Chidananda, and I found Swami Bhashyananda presented with me, Kirtidananda also. Let us all go. A beautiful occasion to meet with all the Swamijis here and all the devotees gathered here. You are all seekers, and you come from various parts of India, various parts of the world, in search of some spirituality, something higher, purer, better than what we have in our normal life. That is the one condition of a spiritual search. A conviction that the world revealed by the senses is not the whole of reality. Tremendous dimension of reality lies at a deeper level. We have to seek it. So today's highly materialistic civilization, not at all satisfied with material advancement.
Shivaya, Om Namah 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 Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. to mark this centenary, which is the conclusion of 100 years. A 100-day continuity of performance has been programmed, the inauguration of which is being consecrated this day on the 1st of June, which also happens to be the anniversary of the formal renunciation to which Sri Gurudev Swami Shivananda Maharaj resorted in the light of the supreme purpose of life, to proclaim which, to live which, and to hold aloft the banner of which he veritably incarnated, as it were, into this world of struggling people for their perennial welfare. I mentioned that the day happens to be the anniversary of his formal renunciation. A special characteristic of religious living, religion being inextricably associated with renunciation, relinquishment for the sake of the superior values of life, a kind of self-abnegation involving all this performance, a rejecting something for the sake of contacting something else.
For the inaugural function of the 100 days of the centenary celebration, Mandaleshwars and Mahatmas from the ashrams of Rishikesh and Haridwar were invited, and they are attending and addressing the function.
तो गड़बड़ के बाद आपके सुंदर स्वर्गीय
झसो दारे दारे पुष्पे बिल्व प्रवाल तुलसी नलमाल देवी स्वाम पूजयामि जगदीश्वर में प्रसीद। पुराण पुरुषोत्तम।
नमो नमस्ते तो सहस्रकृत्वा पुनश्च भूयोपि नमो नमस्ते नमः पुरस्तादत पृष्ठ नमोस्तुते सर्वत्र एव सर्व। ऐसा वंदन परमात्मा के चरणारविंद में और सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप सतत सावधान है। शाम हो गई, संध्या वंदन का समय हो गया। धर्मराजा ने कहा ये वंदना का प्रकरण चल रहा है, हम भी स्वामी शिवानंद जी महाराज के चरणों में वंदना करते हैं। वक्ता का भी अपना मंगलाचरण होता है। चिदानंद जी महाराज के चरणों में भी मैं वंदना करता हूँ। स्वामी श्री कृष्णानंद जी महाराज के चरणों में भी वंदना करता हूँ। और यहाँ जो इतने संत लोग बैठे हैं, महात्मा लोग बैठे हैं, उनके चरणों में मैं बार बार वंदना करता हूँ। तो कहा प्रीति, आप लोगों की प्रीति है, इसीलिए वचमी बोलता हूँ सोच करके। संसार रूपी मरण का भय किसको नहीं। सुखदेव जी महाराज, परीक्षित राजा भी उसमें फंस गए। सुखदेव जी ने ये कथा सुनाई, लेकिन एक श्लोक, ये श्लोक इतनी पवित्र है, यदि हम श्लोक पर ही चले ने तो कभी भागवत पूरा ही न हो। श्रेयसाम यद भवे श्रेय पावनानां च पावनम कृष्ण प्राप्तिकरम शश्वत साधनम तद्वदाधुना। महाराज, आप हमको ज्ञान वैराग्य कैसे बढ़े, वैष्णव लोग माया मोह कैसे दूर करें। ये तो घोर कलयुग आ गया है, जीव असुर बन गया।
दत्त गुरु जय दत्त गुरु पूर्ण गुरु अवधूत गुरु दत्त गुरु जय दत्त गुरु पूर्ण गुरु दत्त गुरु जय दत्त गुरु पूर्ण गुरु अवधूत गुरु दत्त गुरु जय दत्त गुरु पूर्ण गुरु अवधूत गुरु। Devotees of the Lord, lovers of righteousness and satsang premis assembled together here in the spiritual presence of beloved and worshipful Holy Master Gurudev Swami Shivanand Ji in this sacred Samadhi shrine of his holy ashram on the banks of Divine Mother Ganga. We celebrate the lives of great men because it acts as an incentive for us to emulate them. The purpose of cherishing the memory of sublime personalities is that it may add as a goal, add as an uplifting force to enable us to raise the level of our life also into a nobler plane of existing, nobler plane of thinking, feeling, reasoning and living, so that by a nobler life we bless ourselves. Because ultimately it is each human individual that is one's own uplifter or one's own downgrader also. Uddharet Atma Atmanam. Bhagavan Shri Krishna
as a world teacher, tells all humanity in his universal gospel of the Gita teachings, wisdom teachings, Gita Jnana Upadesh. Yes. Strive to uplift yourself by your own self. And under what circumstances can one succeed in doing this? That also he makes plain. See, in another place in the same Gita, if you want to put them together, then you have to study Gita with a perspective mind in depth. Because something said in the second chapter may have something, a connecting link in the 17th chapter. See, if it is only you study Gita in such an integrated way, see, not in a fragmented way, but in an integrated way, then you will begin to understand how truths are put together by the great world teacher. He goes on to tell you, in what situation, under what circumstances will you be able and successfully able to raise yourself by your own self. He says, if you train yourself, if you purposefully, sincerely, earnestly train yourself, if you put yourself under voluntary discipline, nothing can be forced upon anyone in this world. Because at the moment when the force is upon one, one will do it and do something. The moment the force is removed, one will be what one is. So that is only a temporary make-believe thing. It is only when something is willingly, voluntarily done, knowing that in this lies my highest welfare, my supreme good. And so you take great interest in doing it, taking it upon yourself, of your own free will, and voluntarily, with the knowledge that in this lies my highest welfare, and having keen interest in it, and if you are wise and not foolish, developing enthusiasm for it. Because without enthusiasm, nothing can succeed. Because enthusiasm is Lakshmi. See, enthusiasm is the goddess of auspiciousness and blessedness. You must have enthusiasm for what you are engaged in doing.
Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj was a great votary of Sankirtan. He himself used to do boat kirtan on important functions, and so under the auspices of the centenary celebrations, on the inaugural day of the 100 days function, boat kirtan was arranged, in which all the Swamis and guests for the function participated. 7 boats plied in the holy Ganga up and down, singing the holy names of the Lord for about 2 hours in the afternoon.
In-depth perception of life is the blending synthesis that has been achieved in ancient times in a concept known as the fourfold aim of human existence. The aspiration of the human soul cannot be equated with any kind of philosophy or objective evaluation, material, social or otherwise. The soul of man refuses to be equated with anything in this world, though it has a connection apparently with all things in the world. Permeating all conceivable values of life, it also stands above all available values. The aims of human life have been summed up in a very well thought out pattern of aspiration designated as dharma, artha, kama and moksha. All values in life which are materially construed are known as artha. Anything that can be contacted through the sense organs is artha. Anything that can be possessed as a property is artha. Anything that is contributory to the satisfaction of physical needs is considered as a material value. This is artha. Artha is a Sanskrit word meaning an object of perception, a content of consciousness, that which is the end result of any kind of sensory activity is artha. Kama is the psychological value of human life. Dharma is the human value, which at the same time surpasses itself, reaching beyond itself in a superhuman grasp of a cosmic principle. An intelligent investigation into the structure of this pattern, namely the coming together of artha, dharma and kama, will reveal to us the profundity of this research and its final finding. The spiritual value of life, we may say, is what generally people consider as moksha, a difficult term to properly understand in its linguistic form or even in its philosophical content. The evaluation of human life is actually, from this point of view, an evaluation of all life. When the human individual rises to the level of a spiritual aspiration, the human ceases to be a limited individual social unit, but an embodiment of a call which is above all individual values or social relationships. The concept of the values of life, which is dharma, artha, kama and moksha, is a master stroke of genius of the Indian soil particularly, which did not exclude from its consideration even the lowest calls of human nature, but were not satisfied with any of the calls of human nature. While all our desires are permissible in one way, none of the desires is finally permissible. While all that we need and call for, and every thought, every feeling, every vision of life is a permissible and valid evaluation of things from their own point of view, yet none of them is final. All phases of the vision of life are valid from their own point of view. Every religion is a right religion, a correct vision of things. Every faith is valid in its own way. Every vision is complete. Every viewpoint has a validity of its own. Anything that you think is a valid thinking, but it is inadequate thinking. Here is the necessity for a charitableness, that we have to manifest in ourselves while affirming our own points of view. My point of view and your point of view and everyone's point of view is a correct point of view. But none's point of view is a whole point of view. There is something beyond any vision of things. Though every vision of things is self-centered and appears to be complete from its own stage, level and operative angle. There is thus the necessity to live a cooperative life. The life that the world expects from us is not so much competitive as cooperative. Things in the world do not argue one against the other. They do not compete in a business fashion, but agree to accept their own limitations and also agree to expect the correlative aspects of their inadequacies from other things in the world, other people, from everything. Everyone is sacrosanct, everyone is holy, everyone is complete, every human being is as valuable as any other human being, everyone is equally valuable, there is no inferiority or superiority among people. Human life is a ubiquitous, equally distributed valuation of aspiration to exist, but no individual human life is complete in itself. This is to sum up the viewpoint that is placed before us by the pattern called the fourfold Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. They are not four aims of existence, they are the fourfold vision of a single aim of existence. We are materially located in this body, we are psychologically operating through the mind, we are socially existing in the midst of people, we are also vehicles of an eternity that is permanently acting for the fulfillment of itself in self-realizing. Tatsat. Om Purnamadah Purnamadam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamudachyate.
Of God to everyone. Once you realize the bliss nature of God, Anandam Brahmano Vidwan Na Bibheti Kutaschana Na Bibheti Kadachana. Upanishad declares, realizing the bliss nature of Brahman, you conquer fear, you become fearless. Such is the devotion, holy name. Holy name saves, holy name heals. Holy name is everything. Namaiva, 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 Kevalam. Kalau Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Gatiranyatha. Divine name divine. Kabir therefore has come to propagate the power of the Rama mantra. Rama Taraka. Rama mantra is Siddha mantra. I announced in California and in different parts of America, everyone for world peace, right? 130 million times. we call Tera Koti of Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. I asked the devotees, you should write lot of mantras for world peace. One great California devotee heard it previous evening, and next evening he brought 10,000 Rama mantras. I was astonished at the devotion of the bhakta. I asked, how can you write? Is it humanly possible? 10,000 times? He says, Keshavdas, I have a Xerox machine at home. All night the Xerox machine and computer, both was printing. So I had to tell him, then Xerox and computer will attain moksha, not you. If you want to attain, you have to write by the hand itself. Then they began writing with the hand. Because we have a project
तस्मै तस्मै नमो नमः रुद्रो वृक्ष उमावल्ली तस्मै तस्मै नमो नमः रुद्रो गंध उमा पुष्पं तस्मै तस्मै नमो नमः रुद्रोऽर्थ अक्षर सोम तस्मै तस्मै नमो नमः रुद्रो लिंग उमा
Marching towards the culmination of the holy centenary of Sri Gurudev, we had the glorious Srimad Bhagavata Saptaha Katha, which concluded yesterday, and today on the 1st of September, a new chapter opens in the course of the functions, commencing with a 3-day conference in which Swamijis of the ashram and guests and visitors come from outside will participate, offering their humble flowers at the feet of the spiritual, humanitarian and intellectual personality of Sri Gurudev. The coming of Sri Gurudev on this planet, this earth, the entry of this divine soul into this world may sometimes be compared to a shooting star which strikes its light on all the dark corners of the planet and illumines every side of it, every part of it, every aspect of it, and every phase of it. Om Tatsat. Tatsat. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
अभी अभी जो सिद्धांत कृष्णानंद स्वामी जी महाराज ने अपना तो प्रेरणाप्रद जो प्रवचन में आपके समक्ष रखा है, उस सिद्धांत के अनुसार ये जो माना है विराट स्वरूप को डाला गया है। सहस्र शीर्षा पुरुषा सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपाद। उसलिए जब साक्षात भगवान अनंत कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक को माल्यार्पण किया है, खूब ताली बजा सकते हैं, क्यों नहीं। अधिकस्य अधिकम फलम। ठीक है। सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय। सद्गुरु शिवानंद महाराज की जय। बोल गुरुदेव श्री स्वामी कृष्णानंद महाराज। रेडियंट इमॉर्टल आत्मन, उज्ज्वल आत्मस्वरूप परमपिता परमात्मा के अजर अमर अविनाशी आत्मा पुत्र, अमर पुत्र, अमर संतान, हे अमृतस्य पुत्रा, ऐसा संबोधित किया। लेकिन मुझे महात्मा ने जी, आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड भाई अमृत से पुत्रा होने व्हाट अबाउट द पुत्री। आई थिंक दे वर ऑल मेल चॉइनिस्ट, बट आई थिंक इट इज इंक्लूडेड बिकॉज ही वाज क्रिएटेड आउट ऑफ एडम, सो इट इज इंक्लूडेड। It is just like saying man means all humanity, man, woman, child and old. So but then that one sambodhana, that is Gurudev's concept of spiritual life also. That you are not human beings, understand. You are in a deluded state, thinking yourself to be human creatures, the birth and the death and the father and the mother and the house and the age and the height and the weight. All these labels have deprived you of the primal splendor of your own divine self-awareness. I am an unborn, eternal, timeless, placeless, imperishable reality. And they say age cannot wither me. Nothing can touch me. I am eternal. That awareness is your real identity. But all the mischief was started when your mother and father gave you a label, name label.